Hello and welcome along, everybody. I don't know how well the internet connection is doing at the moment. It's showing red, but then it's going back up into the higher numbers, so it might be doing okay. We'll see how far behind it is. Okay, let's see who's here this evening. Let's do some welcomes. What the heck is that? Ah, my children have been in here. Right. Let's see. Who have we got? JW Poe, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. Just need to get this reconnect with Twitch so that I can actually see what's going on. Here's 73, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome as well. Who else have we got? Here we go. Right. Netside 19, welcome along. Westerly, welcome along. Here's 73, welcome along. Britboy, welcome along. Eugene Creel, welcome along. Steve Bad, welcome along. JMisk 9898, welcome along. Just Natty and Parts. Yes. TBS Twister, welcome along. DIY 215, welcome along. JW Poe, welcome along. Richard Dower, welcome along. I got lost that. There we go. And FarmCatGR, welcome along. And the J-Man James, welcome along. Marius Defer, thank you for subscribing at tier 1 for your second month. You are awesome. Why is everything is sort of... I think my son has been mucking about with my desk again. Or with my chair again, because I don't think... Yeah. My son mucks around with my chair, and then I can't get myself positioned right at all. There we go. Hello, Alexander. Welcome along. And Callum Bro, welcome along. Not many announcements for this evening. Obviously, final chances to buy... or pre-order the Gowel DLC. If you want to do that and support the channel, ! Gowel in the chat will bring up my Giants partner link to that. Also, as you guys might have seen on Twitter over the past couple of days, I've decided to create a throne.me site wish list to help with building my new PC, because a few people have asked me, can we donate towards your new PC that you're trying to build? I rather than going to the donation link, as I was saying on last night's YouTube stream, I have decided to go the route of having a wish list on there. It means that people can put stuff towards a certain part of if they want to, or just generally give if they want to. So yeah, you can find that at ! Wishlist. It will come up at times during the stream, and if you do donate during the stream, then it will there'll be an appearance down this bottom corner of what you've donated towards, and I will be very grateful. Not a requirement, just letting you guys know it's out there, because there are some people who have asked me. Jim Lad, welcome along. What hats do I have? I have, right, there we go. Twitch, FarmSim 19, FarmSim 22, John Deere, New Holland, and No Kid Hungry. Put up the link. I gladly, Richard. So, whoop, no. If I can type it. There we go. Yeah. Thank you, Richard. So yeah, if you want to check that out and check out my stuff on there, I do have a small adjustment to make to it, because GB Modding pointed out that I probably don't want two M.2 drives on it. That will probably stifle the GPU a bit. So I might drop the 500 gig M.2 off it. Classman 85, welcome along. Right, shall we crack on then with tonight's stream? And I haven't gone into the game yet. Evening, Classman. Right. Take this up to 5 times. Do we have anything in the shop that will be useful to us going forwards? Not at the moment. None of that is useful to us at the moment. I will just show you guys. If you didn't see my video earlier today, then liking the new look. How do you mean? You mean the great ginger beard that's going to disappear tomorrow morning? Where are we? I've got the Gal DLC in here somewhere. There it is. So here is the beautifulness that is the Gal DLC. Thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Winchbag20. JW Poe, you are awesome. So yeah, we've got all of this added to the game, which is really nice. I especially love that one. That one is going to be very useful to us. That one is awesome. We are probably going to have one of these two on the oats, and yeah. No, it's horrible, Milk Tanker J. It's itchy, and it's just because I've forgotten to I've forgotten to shave for a week. It adds about 10 years to me. I don't like it. So yeah, we're going to be keeping an eye out for the Gal DLC stuff. As we move over to the Oaks. Today, though, it being the 2nd day of October, I think, now that our animals are all sorted, we're probably going to be taking on a contract or two. We worked out we need about 600,000 to actually get what we need to get on the next map. So, yeah, that's quite a lot of money we've got to make. Hey Ian, welcome along. I'm doing well, thank you. You should get everything. Yeah, but I end up just looking like a fisherman who's been at sea for months. It's not a good look on me in the end, Milk Tanker J. It really isn't. Copperman661, welcome along. Oh, also, my wife does not like it at all. So, yeah. Right, what do we got? We have got only 2,368 litres of milk, so that can be turned off. I don't think we have any eggs. It's tried fixes. Ah, cool, awesome. Evidently, he's had a couple of people mention it to him then. Yeah, we don't have a full pallet of eggs yet. We don't have anything to do with our fields because we're leaving the fields fallow because we're not working them again next year. So the question is, with all of the fields done, yep, we could take on a contract or two. Ooh. Cotton, not really. But sunflowers in field 9, maybe we could do. I'm thinking. How much to lease the equipment? 2,908. To lease a corn header. What's the bigger corn header? So that one. The 9-meter corn header. To lease that would cost 4,000. So no, we'd want to lease all the equipment then to do that. But sunflowers would be worth quite a bit. What is that? What is that contract worth overall? So details. In total, we could add 18,000 doing that contract. Alternatively, we could go and do some big equipment cultivating. Has your update balked anything? The 2020 trailers work fine. Okay. 2020 trailers use the ones from the 3500. So when's the farm move? We've got October, so we've got 5 episodes left on here. The plan is that the first stream on the Oaks will be on the 2nd of next month. So today, today, Tuesday, Wednesday, Sunday, and then Wednesday the next week. So looking to start the map creation on the 28th. And yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the 29th is the last stream on here, and we've got to earn as much money as we can. Do you know what? If we're looking to earn as much money as we can, cultivating field 17. So that is going to give us 23,000. We want to go and cultivate field 17. There's not really, unless either of these are silage. That's Ted. That's Ted. No, I think we want to go and do field 17. So we are going to borrow the items for that contract and take the landy down to there and get that done today. They don't use the 3500 82 Tesla yesterday. Everything on the, oh, I gotta check this now. Gotta check this now. Oh, the 2020. Sorry, I thought you meant the 2022. Yes. Yeah, the TLX 2020 is a different one. Yes, they work fine. So yeah. Sorry, I misread. I thought you meant the 2022, which does use the 3500s. Away from the table a little bit. We go and get a tractor that is probably too big for these roads and go and do a field that in the past has been very unhappy for doing harvesting. We've not done field 17 for a while. Stretch! Oh, thank you, Paul. Unhydrate. Cheers, Paul. We are moving farms. We're beginning to run into some issues with fields on here. Some of the fields aren't getting planted properly. So I can't. There are fields that would have been great for harvesting contracts that we can't do. Into the giant roster line. Can't break down this, unfortunately, Farmer Kev. I don't think. We'll give it a try. Damage. Add 20%. Yeah, it has damaged it by 20%. So, oh no. That could be really bad. So, yeah, we can damage contract equipment. We can't repair contract equipment, I don't think. Yeah, but that definitely damaged the tractor by 20%. It's the issue after quite a few years on the map. Yeah. Thank you, Dibblesai. Adding 1,000. Yeah, top speed of 16 this. What was for supper, Bear? Scampi chips and peas was what my wife requested for supper for Mother's Day, so that's what we had. Field 17 is that one there. What's the easiest way to get into that field? I think we've got one of these through that gateway before. We will try it again. Currently playing Purbeck 22 now. The pigs are fixed after the Ebony save corrupted last week. I did a fresh... how am I liking the DLC? I like the DLC a lot. It's very nice. Oh, you redeemed it. Every little helps. Yeah, I can see that, Paul. Let's add 1,000. I'm still in the wrong position. Let's figure out a way to rock this chair back a little bit. Ah, there it is. Rock that back a little bit. And then sit up straighter. That might help. Getting the right position in your chair is so important. Hey. I'm trying to do the card maneuver at the moment. Right. One of those things where I actually think I might be better off having that keyboard there. When I was starting my Purbeck series, as soon as I could write some scripts, FarmCatGR, to be honest. I want probably 2-3 episodes in hand. Steam Spring Sale is on, yep. I've seen a few things in that. What was for dinner tonight, Chris? You need to redeem. Right. Yeah, this is the gateway. We are double wheeled. Oh, boy. How have I got... Oh, like, yeah. By not doing that. Right. That as close to that gateway as possible. Yeah, that's the trouble. That then comes in at an angle like that. So, I have to kind of get in at an angle in the first place. Because otherwise, yeah, that doesn't work. And get the tractor in. It's getting the trailer in. Oh. Go through the hedge. No, this is the realism experiment. This is possible. I have done this before. Oh, slowly. There we go. Oh no, so close. There we go, we're through, he says as he catches on the gateway. More power! There we are. We're through. It's all good, chat. Right, best way to do this field. Let's have a look, shall we? I'm not ready for you to work, yeah? I think we want to go down this edge here. Getting out's easier. Getting out, I've got more room to maneuver than I had getting in. Right, I think 210. So turn it. Have you reset my controls, silly game? I did destroy the farmer's gate. It's not the first time I've destroyed that farmer's gate. Right, let's have a look at my controls, I think. Pro shop, precision farming, manual discharge. Follow me, easy dev, courseplay. Okay. Classman85, thank you for gifting a sub to Farmer54. You are awesome. Good evening, Welsh Lemur. Yeah, courseplay has been completely reset. So I think wheel is, yeah. Why have you reset courseplay? Oh, no, not courseplay. No, it's not courseplay. It's GPS. It's platinum radio, vehicle lights. Where's GPS gone? Follow guided steering. Here it is. Toggle guided steering 6. Yeah, that's right. Why won't you turn guidance steering on and off? Oh, hang on. No, that's working. So what are the controls for guidance steering? Turn it on and off. Evening, Kermit LaFrog. Compose Glad, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Evan J. Hart. You are awesome. Pro shot, no. Guidance steering. Precision farming. Guidance steering. Alt C. Okay. None of my guidance steering buttons are working. That's weird. That's very weird. Okay. Control S. There. A plus heading. Set A. 210. Okay. On. No. It's not doing any of that. That's weird. Auto width. There we are. And away we go. Whoa. What the heck? Try that again, shall we? Tate 210. Right. Let's show lines. That's why. Ooh, wow, that is massively off. of our edge that we want. So I want to change that probably to 215 maybe. Alt X. Oh yeah. Right, so let's try that again. A plus heading set 215. That looks better. That looks a little bit more, and that's slightly too far now. So set 212. Nope, that's 213. That looks about right. I reckon getting cheap old Android tablet running. No, it's my side panel. For some reason, the GPS settings on it aren't working, which is a little bit odd. Because basically, that button there should turn the lines off. And it's not doing it. Good evening, Dark Star Stimulation. I'm doing well, thank you.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Thank you, GD. Immortal UK, thank you for the follow. I'm pleased that is running nicely. I'm very pleased that Tangier is running nicely on here at the moment, and running nicely on here now. It's really good. Make a backup of the key binding. Oh, I have. I mean, I've just demonstrated that the key bindings are right. So I can go into here. How you doing, GD? There we go. And Paul Sinclair has enabled full realism. What I will do is I will set that going as soon as I've had a look at this and try to see if I can sort this. Let's right. So toggle guidance steering should be 6. Oh, look at that. Those have completely messed up. It's not recognizing that as bindings. Wow, I wonder why that was happening. Maybe that's because I pulled my entire PC out and replugged it in. But side panel is recognized for most stuff. It just resets some of the stuff. That's weird. So now the lines disappear. There we go. Right, in cab, start. Do you need now these how to use course? I need to do a how to use courseplay video, to be honest. Tomorrow's video though is going to be a first look at Purbeck Valley. Or Purbeck. Is it Purbeck Valley or Purbeck Farm? Either way, that's what tomorrow's video is going to be. Why do I get the feeling this is going to end up in the hedge just in time to hit that tree? I'm going to headland this. Course-play's integration into the helper screen menus is amazing. Will I do full realism on Purbeck? Yes. Purbeck is going to be a role play. I'm gonna go and do a headland first, I think. So yeah, Purbeck is going to be a full role play. And slightly, it's going to be much more in depth. This is why I'm taking a little while to work on it and sort it, and it may be a month or so before I do before my Purbeck series comes out. But I want to do it right, and I want to get time on it and sort it. So yeah. And at the moment, I don't have the full storyline on it. I'm beginning to jot things down. I'm beginning to go, I want to do this episode, this episode. These are the characters. This is how they're going to interact. This is where they're introduced, kind of thing. What I haven't got at the moment is the overall storyline hook. No, so it's not going to be like Six Ashes in FS19. Six Ashes in FS19 was a full survival series, and I've already done that. Well, I haven't done that very much. American Survival, what I've done between Spruce Mountain and Stone Valley, that was the kind of series that Six Ashes was. This will be more along the lines of what I did in Attingham in FS19 and what I did on Ballincraig in FS17. It'll actually be probably, I need to go back and watch my Ballincraig series, because that is very much more. And actually, it is going to be very much more in line with what I did in Ballincraig. So when I was doing Ballincraig had a lot of off-camera stuff done on it. So it will, like Ballincraig, I will do an awful lot of off-camera stuff on it. And then it's also going to be filmed differently. It's going to be, as far as filming a series, it's going to be my most involved series yet. Which is awesome. I'm very much looking forward to that. But this is why I need scripts. I also need scripts because I want to see if I can get some voice acting talent to do some of the characters as well. I want this to be the best series I've ever done. And as a result, it's got to be planned and done right. An extra 30,000 actually is going to be really useful. Right, that is the 5 minutes up for full realism, but I'm enjoying being in the cab, and actually you guys can see where I'm looking and what I'm trying to line myself up with on the edge of this field. So but as I was saying last night on YouTube, it's going to be set in the mid-2010s, around about 2016, which means that I can put some more modern equipment on some of the other farms, and then the stuff that I will have on my farm will probably be from the 80s and 90s. Certainly the main tractor I have planned is from the 90s, and the yard tractor I'm planning to have on the series is probably going to be from the 70s, early 80s. Failing that, it'll be from the mid to late 80s. I'm umming and erring between two tractors at the moment. I fear, so what I want to use is the David Brown 996. I want that to be the yard tractor in the series, but my worry is that it's not textured and not detailed enough for a roleplay. We'll be there before. Well, that's the thing. It's between a Ford and a David Brown for what will be the yard tractor. Yeah, a good old dependable DB for the yard tractor would be amazing. Actually, I've got a load of photos. So we went to Cromer today and we went around, we had a walk on the beach and a walk around the pier and everything. And I noticed that the fishermen have tractors to haul their boats in and out of the sea. And I was looking at it and going, oh, wow, that's some really nice tractors. I took pictures today of 8 Fordson Majors. I'm seriously, I have never seen such a large collection of really classic tractors that are still working tractors. There was also I also had a picture of a TW20. There was a TW20 hauling a fishing boat out of the water. There was another Ford which unfortunately was missing too much of its bonnet for me to identify, but it was from that sort of era as well. And really lovely, a 1594 day case. So it wasn't a case, but it wasn't a David Brown, but it was a case in but in the white colours. Am I in Norfolk? Yes, I live on the North Norfolk coast. There we go. Let's get ourselves lined up. Get the lines on. Check that we're going to be nicely in position. You're mid-Norfolk. I grew up in, or my dad's farm was in Dereham. Oh, just outside Dereham, Morty. In a place called North Elmham. You're in Dereham. Yeah, I know Dereham very well, Morty. I know Dereham very, very well. Hey, Smith Blue family, welcome along. Thank you. I see a Lizard Loader QM extra bale trailer that does Heston bales. Not sure if... okay. You're from Scarborough. I've never been to Scarborough, but it's not massively far away from me. Came back to Swanton Morley in 91. Yeah, I know Swanton Morley. I used to deliver strawberries to the shop in Swanton Morley. So during strawberry season, I would load up the Land Rover. This would be late 90s. And yeah, I would deliver strawberries to Swanton Morley shop. I used to deliver strawberries to all the local village shops around that area. So very possible, Morty, that you've had some of my dad's strawberries, because we used to sell them in the shop all the time. If you bought strawberries from the shop. I know where I've been in the general area, Evan. I've not actually been, I don't think I've actually been specifically to where it is. Yeah, we very nearly bought a house around that area. We when we were looking for houses 8 years ago, we did look at we didn't look at a house in Swanton Morley specifically. We looked at a house in oh, what's the name of the next village over from North Elmham? Brisley. We looked at a house in Brisley. Which is, if anybody knows Brisley, right next to the Brisley Bell, the pub in Brisley, there is a really lovely big old house. And we went to look at that and went to see if we could afford it and buy it. And it was, it was gorgeous, but it was so run down. It was ridiculous. Moved to Wendling. So I grew up. My dad's farm was in North Elmham. Because my parents were separated. I was living with my mum when I was working on the farm, and we were in Dumpling Green, which is just behind. Where Tesco's is in Dereham. So yeah, I know Dereham very well. Oh, absolutely. It's such a small world. There's an awful lot of people. I think there's probably more people who watch my streams, who talk and chat in my streams from Norfolk than any other county in the UK. Which is crazy, because I've never fully publicized the whole, I don't go out there and say, hey, I'm a Norfolk streamer, come watch my stream. It's always been people from Norfolk tend to converge on my streams, which is brilliant, which is absolutely amazing. Yeah. But yeah, we got about a dozen people who watch and chat. I don't have a Norfolk accent, Jude. I don't. As I said before, I went to public school. My Norfolk accent is non-existent. And I spent a lot of time in London, and yeah. Just gravitate towards me, indeed. Yeah, if you want to hear a bit more of a Norfolk accent, you got to go listen to Reaver. You're the next county up. Excellent. Why hasn't the text on Nightbot updated? I changed that. Another one from Norfolk. County down Northern Ireland. You see, I always wanted to visit Northern Ireland. Surrounded by potatoes and cabbage. Well, yeah. You go back a century or... Yeah, you go back 4 or 5 generations. And my part of my family was from Lincolnshire. Coningsby. Oh. Yeah, I love Norfolk. As I said, I went down to London. I lived in London for 10 years roughly. Then I moved back to Norfolk. I lived in Norfolk for about 3-4 years again. Back actually in North Elmham. And then I went to live with my girlfriend at the time, who then became my fiance, who is now my wife. And then when the twins were coming along, we decided that we wanted to have a nice big house somewhere in I thought that's where that was the RAF base you were talking about, Amorti. And then yeah, when the twins were coming, we went, well, we can either buy somewhere in Essex that is going to be a little 2 up, 2 down, or we can buy somewhere much bigger in Norfolk. So we went and bought somewhere much bigger in Norfolk. Suppose you've been to Norfolk in Suffolk? Well. Ah, Skeggy. I've never actually been to Skegness. I proposed to my wife in a really nice at a really nice country house just outside Lincoln. Hey, Subsonic. Yeah, someone has to go to Suffolk. That's all right. We got Gamer Dragon between us and Suffolk. He can keep the riffraff out. Oh, Lincoln is absolutely beautiful. We spent a long weekend there, and yeah, it was beautiful. I have been to Blackpool, FarmCatGR. I've been to Blackpool 3 or 4 times. I used to travel to Blackpool on a regular basis for conventions. Yeah, I've done several conventions at the. Oh, it's the really big hotel that has that's got castle turrets and things. I can't. It's probably called the Blackpool Castle Hotel or something. I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, been there for some really big conventions over the years, and so probably been to Blackpool 3 or 4 times, I think, at this point. Hey, Thefisherj, welcome along. Hey, Charlie Frost, welcome along. Bring that to the edge. How are we doing this contract? 23% of the way through at the moment. You live in Lincoln now? Oh, nice, Kermit. Norbrick, that's the one, Morty. Yeah, the Norbrick. Norbrick Castle Hotel. I have been in that hotel many times. And I love that answer came from the guy who's in Norfolk. You do. Yeah, no, I did. So early 2000s, I still do conventions on a regular basis if I can. I mean, I'm off to Star Wars Celebration over Easter. Yeah, so I've done the Norbrick Castle a few times. And I did several Star Trek conventions and a couple of big Buffy conventions and things like that up there. Favorite UK country is Wales. It's just beautiful. I'm actually going to Wales later in the year. We've got we've got some holiday booked. Just yeah, on the Welsh border, which will be fun. I've never been up Blackpool Tower, no. Hey, Evo Saxo, we've hit 100 viewers. You guys know what that means. As much as I'm enjoying the conversation. Exclamation mark here in the chat. I'm going to give a PC game away. And we'll start the countdown. Countdown. Are you going to start? Oh. I think I cancelled it. Come on. Come on. Start the countdown. There we go. Right. I think I've also cancelled it, but it's, yeah. Right, let's get a screenshot while we're at it. There we go. I do like doing jobs like this with big pieces of equipment. It's not very often I get to sit in a large tractor like this and just enjoy doing some cultivating like this, or ploughing, or anything. You know, it's quite a relaxing thing to do. And we haven't, as I said, we haven't done Field 17 in a very long time. Do you win, it goes to GD? Okay, Paul. Cheers, ST388. Morty needs to be located. Right, let's do that. Pause that. Time to not do that. That's spinning the wheel, and we haven't even chosen our winner yet. Right. Let's start the animation. We're trying to, yeah. Oh, it's filled with a 3-meter cultivator. Ah. We're not going to have a 3-meter cultivator on the next one. 6 meters is the minimum on the next map. But then we're going direct seeder anyway. And it is TBS Twister. Congratulations, you have been selected. All you gotta do, let me know that you are there in the chat. Oh, he's down. A third of the time has nearly gone. There we go. He's here. Right. Let's get you. Let's get the wheel spun for you. Nimrod's coming in with a party of 5. Welcome, Nimrod. Hope you had a good stream. Right, let's get this on the right screen. Let's spin the wheel. What's it gonna be? Welcome, Farmer Tomo. Atom RPG Turudograd. Where are you on my list? There you are. Right, so I will assign that to you and get that over to you later. We are going to put onto the wheel In Sound Mind in its place. So Atom is replaced with that. Yeah, this is one of the main reasons for wanting the upgrade, is that the streaming PC just not quite so happy with this. Ah, back to the piece of doing a lovely bit of cultivating. In the meantime, no. There we go. We give Nimrod a shout. Thank you for the thank you for the raid, Nimrod. T7 HD or Deutsch Far 9? T7 HD, but then I'm biased. Still got the giveaway up on screen. Yeah, that's because I think the timer fouled up. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Might add a button for that. Yeah, this is just a Rostel mash. I don't quite know why this, because I believe the New Holland version of this is identical. I don't quite understand. Oh no, I think it's got a different bonnet, hasn't it? Try to work out why the New Holland version of this isn't default in game. I'm back. Internet dropped out for a moment. Tried to work out. It seems to be stable for now. Although my dashboard is being slow. You're back. Good. Yeah, that was weird. It was doing this last night. I was getting sudden dropouts and immediate reconnects. Harry the Gamer 1709 2004, thank you for the followed. Welcome to the VFN. Yeah, that is the wrong Nightbot command. Why is that not working? Yeah, this is the right set. Oh, I know why. Because of the way the timer's set up. Yeah, not that. Do this. Right, that should sort the timer out. Back, just refreshing the Twitch app. Yeah. Gonna do this the messy way. Well, actually, I'm gonna clear this mess up down here first. There we go. I'm doing well, thank you, Harry. How are you doing? Refresh. Oh my lord. Patron 19921, thank you for resubscribing for your second month with Twitch Prime. You are awesome. What part of the DLC do I like the most? I very much like the stationary balers. They are pretty awesome. I also I like the balers that just come with it. I mean, they're very similar to a couple of balers we've already got in the game, but I do like them. What was the other bit? Oh yeah, the bale wrapper that does the larger bales. I love that. That is awesome. So there's lots of things I really like in the DLC, and at some point I want to try and I want to use. You said that with the new bale shed. Yeah, except that I'm not planning to use the new bale sheds. Simply because I want to I like stacking my bales and everything in the sheds. Especially as I think I've actually cracked it now. Hey T, welcome along. We're only a third of the way through this contract. This is a longer contract than I thought it was going to be. But that's all right. We've actually got nothing else to do on the farm today. So looking at this, what we need to do is we're going to have to sell crops, obviously. We're going to be doing that in December, looking at the prices. So best prices for the wheat, we're looking at 405 in December, so that's not going to be a huge amount of money. Oats, we're looking at 695 in December. So yeah, December. November for the canola. So next month, next stream, we are going to have to sell the oats. Sell the canola. 733 best price. And then the other thing I want to sell is the slurry. That's December. And the linseed we want to sell in December as well. But because we're playing on hard, we're not going to get a massive amount of money for any of this. It's really going to come down to how much we get for any equipment we want to sell, and how much we get for any how much we get for our land as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the cost of the land, and anywhere where we've built buildings, we're going to add the cost of what it would be to sell those buildings on as well. And hopefully that's going to give us the 600,000 we need. Which would be good, because if we get 600,000, that means on here we've doubled our money. Cows are probably worth 50k. Yeah, we will be selling all our most of our cows, and restarting that, won't we? I forgot about that. We're keeping some of the calves. So we're selling any cows that are worth over 1,000 basically, and taking the rest. So all those, so we might be selling the 15-month-olds. We will be selling the 32-month-olds. We'll be holding on to those. Yeah, looks like, oh, wow, looks like we're going to be keeping 33 cows, which are all calves. Everything else is going to be sold, because everything else is over 1,000. Well, that's the thing. So our loan is 80% of can maximum at any time in the realism experiment be 80% of our grass. Of our land value. So as that's the case, we know that at least 80%, sorry, at most 80% of our land value is will pay off the loan. You can sell your 11-month-olds for 100k in total. Wow. I mean, 33 cows is going to be really good to start the new map with. They won't immediately start producing milk. And in fact, I want to... I don't know if I've enabled it on here, but I want to use Lancey Boy's new cow sheds on the new map. And I think we're going to have to sell some... really again. Sell some buildings. That's really annoying. So yeah, as I say, I want to put down, I'd like to put down Lancey Boy's new cow sheds. And I think I'm probably going to have to sell some buildings on the farm to do it. So... yeah, I don't think the cow shed, the cow area on there is actually worth that much. I haven't chained. I wouldn't know where to start. I don't know what it is. So that's the second. It's the second night in a row where we've just had a sudden drop and immediate reconnect. Because it was doing it to me last night, and of course it was throwing me off the server as well as off the things. Marius, middle of next year, I will have a 600 down, 600 up line here. It's gonna be so cool. I could do a vintage survival. I'm basically already doing that. My router is not damaged again, no. My router is installed somewhere where it won't take heat damage. What it was last year was it was in a cupboard, and as it was in a cupboard, it was overheating. I now have it mounted on a wall with lots of airflow. So yeah, it's not the it shouldn't be the router getting damaged. Line this up properly. There we go. Why the time have I been streaming reset? Because it did a complete... yeah, it did a complete disconnect and restart and reconnect. According to my OBS, I've been live for an hour and 14 minutes. Oh, is it? Oh, well, it can't be, but it, 1.9. Oh, you talking about the oh, come on, straighten up. No. There we go. Yeah, no, it's the because it disconnects and reconnects, it's counting it as like separate streams, which is silly. I actually like YouTube's new way of doing it, which is where I have to actually go on and say the stream has ended. No, Giants. So what Giants have done is they've implemented an update to the testing tool, to the test runner, which isn't. It's generating more mod errors for testers, but it should mean that their mods are less likely to get rejected. Yeah, I was offline for a moment. My internet connection dropped because it's being fun tonight. Coming up to midday, that means it's time to check the shop. Would you look at that? Wow. It's not a small engined one either. 210 horsepower. What is up with that rim color though? Stretch. Wow. She's lovely, but yeah, the rim cover is horrible. But we have moved beyond that. We are on the more modern tractors now. Cheers, Farmer Kev. Our JTB's doing the job of that now. Mason 50, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. Yeah, we've dropped down to 69 viewers. Oh no, we're back up to 71. We had 115 in here before the random disconnects. Hey, Mason 50. Every little helps. Thank you, DIY. Ooh. Bale storage mod will be very helpful. We are currently doing a contract. So this is a cultivating contract on field 17. We are trying to raise as much money as we can before we make a move over to the Oaks in a couple of weeks' time. 4G, Marius. I live in rural Norfolk. 5G is not a thing. Thank you, you show off. Did I hear I'm meeting up with DJ Goham after FarmCon? I don't know what's been said and what hasn't. All I said yesterday was around FarmCon I should be meeting up with some other content creators who may be visiting the UK after FarmCon or before FarmCon. I don't know when. I actually don't know when these people are going to be in the UK. other than they've said, oh, we'd like to meet up with you. So he let the cat out on Friday. Oh, okay. What's wrong with my PC at the moment? So, there's actually nothing wrong with my PC at the moment. I've replaced the power supply and now it's working fine. So it was the old power supply in my PC that was cutting out. My streaming PC is not powerful enough to run the stream and record, which is what I do on Twitch. So that's why I am building a new PC, and why I've put the wish list up. Because obviously it's got a bit more expensive now. A huge thank you. There was somebody did send me, somebody who's already sent me from the wish list the RAM for the new PC, which is amazing. Yes, I've already added that, Paul. Oh no, I didn't. That was between DIY and... Sorry, I haven't added that. My bad. There we go. And Voxfall's done it as well. This is why I have the activity feeds, so that I can double check things. Check I haven't missed anything. I love it if it did it automatically. But that's a little beyond my programming bit. Looking forward to your map videos. Been chatting with Ola about that, maybe making a map around the Cavernan factory. Oh, nice. Oh, this takes us up to 70,000. Which with this might take us over 100,000. I reckon if we can get to 300,000 selling stuff off before we sell any land, we might actually get to we might actually get to the amount of money we need. Lots of, I've got a load of grass. We've got a whole load of silage to sell, to be honest. So we are going to make a ton of money off silage. We will probably do a silage cut next month. Although, how long does silage take to ferment? Ooh, that's a good question. If we're taking some cows, or we might have to take some bales with us, though. I don't know. We might have to take some silage with us if we're going when we're going to the next when we're going to the Oaks, though, because we need something to feed the cows early on. I am not on console, no, I'm on PC. That still did it. There we go. That's got it. Yes, because he got sent it by Oxy. That's how, Callum. I have played, yeah, I have played FS on console, and I have console copies of FS 19. Crossplay has made it unnecessary. No, well, that's the thing, Jacksons. You can play with me. ! Join in. I have a community multiplayer every Saturday night. It is a cross-play server, So everybody can join. And it's purposely cross-play so that it's open to console players as well as PC players. But yeah, cross-play made it pointless me getting multiple ones. We are 60% done. Good. All the details are on the Discord, !Discord. But you do have to be a Twitch sub, a YouTube member, a patron, or a community member, which is somebody who's reached level 8 on the Discord. And then the details will be open to you. But yeah, farm owners are always looking for help on the server. And the server is a 24/7 server as well. So it is up all the time. Tempted to add that Discord link to the join-in thing. We're halfway across the field now. I don't think we'll need to get the odd bit along on the other side. The wavy setup. What's a good UK bale trailer? I'm playing there is a Marston bale trailer available. In fact, do I have it on here? Might have it on here. Bale loaders. No, I don't have it on here. There's a Marston bale trailer available. There's 4D modding. If you're on PC, yeah, 4D modding may also have a Bailey trailer on his site. Now let me go check this quickly. Fairly sure the Marston. Yeah, here we go. Looking for a good English bale trailer? There you are. The Marston bale trailer. John Deere 2450 and Mac XJS. That is available via the Mod Hub. The Johnston's pack is also absolutely brilliant. And I highly recommend that one because I use that one all the time too. My pleasure, Grocer. What features would I like to see in FS25? Oh, features. What features would I like to see in FS25? I've talked about the feature I would love to see in FS25, and I've talked about a lot in these streams. Is definable. It's two features. The first is definable animal meadows. I would like it so that you can take a grass area. You can place a. You can define it as a cow pasture or a pig pasture, a pig area, or a sheep pasture, something like that. And then depending on what you put down, shows how things go. So, for example, if you define it as a cow pasture, you could then use the placeable system to put down a water trough and a feeding trough and a milking parlor and things like that. Or you could place a big building on it that is a full cow shed that takes straw, has a milking area, does water, all of that kind of stuff. Love to see that as a feature in game. Would be absolutely wonderful. The other one is possibly building repairs and building construction. So I'd like to see it that you can either place down a barn fully constructed, or you can take the wood and the metal and the other stuff to create it and deliver it to the barn and reduce the cost of the barn because you have those things. And because you transport them to yourself. So the whole idea being the roller coaster on Silver Run, but a much smaller scale. I think that would be awesome. And that way you can truly get the feeling of building your farm. Later, Paul. See you in a bit, Jude. Two-thirds of the way through the contract. Hey, Derek C, welcome along. I'm very tempted to, if we have time, cut the grass and try and do some silage setup. Yeah, rebuilding in fences and gates. So having maybe not just having wear and tear on your equipment, but wear and tear on your buildings and things, and have farm maintenance be a thing. That would be cool. Having phones that they used to do that. The original version of FarmSim had a PDA. Had a phone down the bottom corner rather than a map. I think the trouble was it took up too much screen real estate. Watching the stream with some special blue light glasses on. Oh, that reminds me, I need to contact someone. The amount of time I spend looking at screens, I probably should invest in something like that. And I had been speaking to somebody before Christmas. Would like to see damage if you drive like an idiot and crash, adds 20%. Yeah, those would be good features. I think yeah, damage on hitting something would be a good thing. I want a pair that are prescription ones, which is why they're a little bit, yeah. What would you, now this is a good question, Callum. What would you class as realistic mode? Because I tend to think that the game played realistic anyway. It can be played fairly realistically anyway. I mean, that is what I aim to do most of the time. So I don't know what I would add in a realistic mode versus an arcade mode. I don't think there is a set definition. I think one person's realistic mode is another person's not realistic. I know some of the things that I do some people consider not to be realistic, which I always find interesting. I probably wouldn't go that far, Farmer Kev. I don't think it needs to go to the Farmer's Dynasty level of rebuilding the farm. Although that is a nice idea. I think I would like to see, you know, the fact that we have building projects as a thing in game. I would like to see more use of that in the farming context rather than the you know, you have to build a roller coaster, for example, or you have to build a ship. I would like to see it as you have to build a barn, or you have to build a sheep pen, or something like that. That would be cool. Because farmers do build their own barns. They do build their own sheep pens. And yeah, that would be a cool thing to see, I think. And I think the option to pay a little bit more and have it fully constructed for you is even better. But then for those who don't want to do that side of it. Yeah, I that would be cool, Thefisherj. Random breakdowns aren't going to happen. From what I know of things, the manufacturers don't want to see their machines broken in game. Things. Don't know why that's. Those machines with less. Income from set aside lab. Yeah, set aside would be an interesting thing. I don't know if set aside pays quite as well as it used to. You could do that as a as an increase to the amount you get from environmental score, maybe. Yes, I think a choice of I think a random chance as well that all of your cows don't get properly inseminated. That would be cool. Land leasing, so you could be a renting farmer rather than a. The trouble I find with land leasing is it's very powerful. Every time I've ever used it in the past, it's been very powerful because what you've ended up with is the ability to get a lot of land without having to pay a lot of money out for it, and it can make things a little overpowered. And what people will tend to do is just cheat the money in anyway, you know. Different seeds for different crops would be cool. I would quite like to see that. And you could have it, you buy a seed pallet and you determine which crop you're buying of the seed pallet. That would be pretty wicked. And it's an option when you buy the seed pallet. It's a mod now, it doesn't work in that way. Might add productions for a shed barn and animal pens to your map. Nice. Oh, they got Realistic Seeder back. My only trouble with Realistic Seeder and those setup, I want to use big bags. I want to use big bags and I can't because all the Realistic Seeder mods are pallet mods, not big bags. And I'd really like it so that I can go in and go, right, I want to buy the Anglian seeds. Oh, the Frontier. I want to buy the Frontier seeds big bag. I want to buy 6 and I want to buy wheat seeds. And that's the difference. I'd like to be able to do that. Yeah, all I use now is big bags. Go for it, Winrick. Check out the relay. It works. Okay. Yeah, use the recommended mod section on Discord. Yeah, because that's the trouble. Extra crops in game, you then have to resort to using the standard bags. But yeah, I want to be able to go right. I want frontier seed. I want frontier wheat seed. New class tractor mods? No. I thought I was fairly up on the mods at the moment, but maybe not. To plan your season, what you're going to plan. I do that anyway, to be honest. 46,000 pack on King Mod. Really? Let's have a look at that. I haven't looked at King Mods this weekend. Oh, there's a new county on there, though. Oh no, those are not the. Oh, I thought somebody put a new set of nice cases on there, but that's not. Wow, there's been a whole load of mods released on there this weekend, haven't there? Go dynamic crushable rocks. That's interesting. Open field strawberries, Herculano, Albert, Man TJ. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a nice pack. I've got awful screenshots. Pictures are taken on Attingham. That is a nice pack. I'm going to have to grab that. New cabin, lattice wheels. I'll have to have a look at that. That'll either be really, really good or really. The thing that worries me about those 6,000s, looking at those quickly, is I'm a little bit concerned about how the pictures are taken. Sometimes you look at a mod and you look at the listing and you go, why is that picture taken in such bad lighting? Why haven't you given me a good picture of that? And also, why haven't you given me a picture of the interiors? So many times you'll look at a mod and the exterior will look pristine and lovely, and then you'll get inside the cab and it's just a mess. And I've had that with a few mods. You can use big bags for the realistic seeder mod. PG, it'll be fine. Bull charged you yesterday, hit the fence, pushed me back, and did my back in shoulders. Ow! That's not good, Jude. That's not good. Almost 80% of the way through this contract. This was a big contract we took on. Yeah. 30,000 for this, but not quite all of that. %80 complete. Stretch. Thank you, Winrick. That actually. Oh, no. No, that one. A bit more definition. There we go. That's colourful. Lots of oranges and reds. And beautiful, as they say in Norfolk. Cheers, T! We're at about, I think we're at about 23,000 from this, so it's not going to throw us over 100,000. But it will make us a good bit of money. When is the best time to sell silage? I'm now wondering. We have a lot of silage. January. But we should get a fairly good price in December. 189, we're up to 178, 180 at general store sale point. Okay, so we're not massively off the price actually. So I would consider square bales to avoid bales rolling away from the hills of steep in areas. We'll see. Full realism from Thefisherj. So let's start the countdown. At the moment, I'm kind of itching to get started on the oaks. But I'm very aware that we need the money. Wouldn't be the first map I've done a roleplay on where the hills have been steep and have used round bales. That would be Ballincraig. Those were some very steep hills on Ballincraig. The Oaks is only on PC. It is a 4X map. It does. Actually, that's a very good point. The new DLC does indeed have bale turners. Yeah, you can DLC. Yeah, well. That one you can't, but this one certainly has an end on bale turner as an option. Which is interesting, actually. How does that work? I suppose that the outer bit spins. Ah. Oh, I'm in the hedge. Hey, Farmer Cam 2020, welcome along. There is a Ford pack on King Mods. Class Action 800 Special Edition released 13th, 20. Okay, 16th of the okay. What Ford was that when I opened the store menu? What, these ones? So I've got the Ford 10 series Force 3, which are gorgeous and wonderful, and I highly recommend. I've got a very dodgily converted TW35 that I don't use. And then I've got the Zebra by AMG. Yeah, because the stream restarted. I've actually been live for an hour and 52 minutes. Everything works out. I'll have to have a look at it, Lewis. Oh, does it have a front loader on it? That might just be the perfect. Do they take front loaders? I'm just missing the county, yeah. Stretch. Oh, that old Ford might be absolutely perfect for the roleplay. That's 6,000. I may have to have a look at that. Because that would be different. It does take a front. Oh man, I may have to. Yeah. Jojo's, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. We're up to 86% on this contract. Okay, Midnight Trucker. I'm very tempted actually on the Oaks to initially buy forage. Yeah, I think on the Oaks we may buy forage initially. Get the cows, because the cows, none of them are going to be initially creating milk. You worry about how much we're going to have to sell to get set up on that map. Maybe we get lucky, get an early harvest. Not yet. I will, because obviously with the problems I've had with my computer at the end of this week, I haven't had a Silver Run, a Spruce Mountain, or an Attingham Park video out. The second ones just haven't hit this week. I did the Gowl DLC for today's video. Should be back to normal next week. And as I said, tomorrow's video is going to be a Purbeck first look. Although I have already had a look around the map because I've started planning the roleplay. Yeah. Last 10% or 11% to go. Fill a bale trailer and bring out hay, silage, straw. Yeah, we might do that. Yeah, and loads of downloads. Exactly. Oh, that's not a bad idea, Thefisherj. We could lease the stationary gal baler and make some TMR bales to take with us. How much would that cost to lease? If we did the big TMR bales. Go. Yep. For a day to lease that would cost me 13. Ow, no, I'll just take the bales. Jeez, 13,000. Cats and mini VFs are good, thank you. Ooh, excuse me. It's been a long old day. Oh. 24-hour stream. Save the date. Currently planning the 20th of May. And I don't know whether I'm going to do it here on Twitch or on YouTube. We might do it on Twitch. Again. Even though it celebrates the creation of the channel on YouTube, but... I am on Twitch, yes. Redbeard505, thank you for the follow. Yes. So either we'll do it here on Twitch or on YouTube. We've done it. I do 12 hours on each. I don't know how well that would work. Oh, sorry. It's getting late. Oh, yeah. That is nowhere near that hedge. What's wrong with me? It's that long week. The long week has got to me, is what that is. Might have hit the map edge before the head. Yeah, I think I did. We're right at the map edge down there. Although, not that much. Yeah. 14 days starting off work on 2 weeks. Oh, nice, Farmer Kev. Thank you, JW Pro. Cheers. Oh, you're not going to work. There we go. There's actually still a buy one get one free running, I think, on Advanced GG is at the moment. Thinking about it. And it's available in the UK shop as well. Let's push the stones back in the ground or use stone picker to take the stones off the field to make lime. If it's small stones, roll them in. If it's larger stones and lots of larger stones, I would crush them and make lime. We're at 96%. I think maybe one more row. Because we were at 93% at the far end. I think it's going to be less than one row to finish this field. Well, how it's happened, Jude, isn't so lucky. That's a painful way to get to play lots of farm sim. Harvest field 30, and we won't be able to get that done this evening, Farmer Kev. It's already 3:45 in the afternoon. So 97%, so yeah. This row is going to finish it, and I'm not sure we'll get all the way down the row. And then we'll take the tractor back down to the shop when it finishes. Could you help me a lot on FS? Oh, thank you, Redbeard. My pleasure. I'm very pleased to hear that. I do have more tutorials planned. I've got a big long list of tutorials and stuff that I want to do. So yeah, more tutorials planned. Because I like being helpful. That's good to hear. Thank you. Yeah, we do need to feed the chickens. We probably have some eggs to sell, so we've got those two to do. We probably have some milk to sell at this point as well, so we'll go and check that as well. And that will probably round things out for the day. We might even hit the 100,000 with those. Selling milk and selling eggs. Might be enough to throw us over the ton. Tutorial on the DLC. Well, that's the question, is that I have thought about doing a silage making tutorial. But yeah, what I would cover with a tutorial on the DLC, I'm not sure. 99%. I don't at the moment, Midnight Tracker, although that is one of the ones that is on my list. How to maximize your yield. And a similar one for precision farming, I think how to maximize your environment score, I think would be a good one to do. Yeah, there we go. Farmer is happy with how much we've done. Let's get this out of this field and get this back down to the shop. Tutorial, I haven't looked at Maze Plus at all in FS22, Eugene. This is not the fastest tractor in the world. I have not updated. I've updated precision farming on here. I've not updated it on the server yet. I need to go and do that. I will probably do that tomorrow. I should. It's easier to get out of this gate than get in it. As you'll see in a moment. Because what I can do to get out of it is get the perfect angle set up. So the trick to get through this gate with a piece of equipment this big is to go through it at an angle. Just got to get the angle right. It will go through here. Come on. Might have to go around. Oh, come on. I can get this through here. I can get this through here. It will go through here. I was determined this wasn't going to be a popcorn moment. There we go. We're through. Yeah. I needed to go through it straighter. I thought an angle was the better way to do it, but no, it's you got to go through straighter, and you got to stick yourself in the hedge on the other side. I feel this is a bigger tractor than you would ever see on these roads. But we've made a decent amount of money this evening, I think, of this. which is good. We've got a whole load of straw bales to sell, a whole load of... We might, if we can hit 300,000 from selling stuff on our farm, I think we're going to be in a good place. And there is a good chance we're going to be able to do that. What tractor is this? This is a Rostelmash 2375. It's not mine. This is a leased contract tractor. Yeah, at least it's not triple wheels. That would be bad. Some of the kit belongs to North America. Yeah, it does. No problem. I'm John Doe, you know. And welcome along. What map am I on? This is Calmsden. Exclamation mark map in the chat for full details on it. We had Rostelmash tractors in FS19. Still toe cap boots, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we had something like this in FS19. I did see the new big buds. Very interesting. So yeah, I'm fairly sure this exact model was in FS19. Right, so let's complete the contract. Get our money in, and then we can check on our animal status. So contracts completed. Collect. Yeah, a couple of big baling contracts. A couple more cultivating contracts. Neither of which pay as well. And then there's a sowing contract as well. Again, not gonna pay as well. So yeah, I think we've done fairly well off that. Cows total milk we have is not enough to sell today. How's their feed? Their feed's good. Chickens, oh wow, chickens have no productivity, so we may not have anything to sell from the cows or the chickens today. Nothing new in the shop. Beautiful piece of kit. Oh yeah, beautiful piece of kit that. A lovely bit of kit, that one. Ready to start at animal farming, but can't decide and don't even know where to start. Chickens are easy to handle. Fairly good starting point. Cows, fairly complicated. I would say if you're new to it, I'd go chickens and sheep. Both are very simple. And then if you fancy it, you can get into the pigs and the cows. I would go cows before pigs. Pigs are very complicated to make money from. They're all about selling them at the right time. And they're much more of a long-term thing before they start to pay out. I mean, our pigs are about to start making us money on Attingham. Yeah, the only thing about chickens is they take a lot to feed. This is something that started happening for me since the update. I've started having issues with front loaders when they're parked. Dropping. That's got it. That's freed it. Fuel? What, in the landy? Fuel in this is fine. Fuel might need filling up in the landy. I do not. Unfortunately, you can't put anything in the rear of the landy, which is why we're getting a Hilux next on the next map, so that we can actually put stuff in the back of the Hilux. We have a lot of silage bales to sell. I don't think, considering that our chickens haven't had any feeds, yeah, we do not have a completed pallet on the chickens today either. Right, there we go. We've got no plans to do chickens on the next map. Loading bales onto a trailer is driving me insane. If you're having trouble with balers, loading bales, I would get an auto loader, a bale stacker. Best way you can go. Right, I think that is probably where we're going to finish. 94,830. Well, brakes may not require surgery to fix, but 99% of crush injuries do require surgery. One reason. Okay. Oh yeah, because you've had to have a load of surgeries. See, I'll leave that off the ground like that, and that will drop onto the floor before next time. Right. That is that done. I mean, there is literally nothing to do on our farm at the moment. Oh, it's a live little JCB work, Max. Has popped into the shop. So, yeah, on Tuesday night, we will be selling off some milk, selling off some... and starting to possibly sell off some bales, because we've got a lot of bale selling to do. We probably need to do another contract, get some more money in. There's still a lot to do here on Calmsden before we move. And we may skip ahead a day just to make sure. Well, actually, we're probably going to do 2 days of December in one day, because that's what we normally do for a winter one. Right. Feed the doggy. We've got to take our doggy with us, of course. And, right, let's save this here. Or let's take the time down first. Let's save this here. Later, Milk Tanker J. And then probably want to go 7 o'clock. We're getting close to that anyway. I use a G923. I have used a G29 in the past. Yeah, that's perfect. So save it there. And as always, we have a quick look to see what the shop has on offer. Actually, nothing. 145,000 is too much money for us, really. So, nope, nothing that's of any use here. Oh, I'm gonna go and get an early night, I think, based on how much I've been yawning in the past hour. Let's have a look at what we have on Twitch, who we might go and raid tonight. Reaver is streaming, and you guys know I like to raid my brother when my brother is streaming, so we'll go raid my brother this evening. Let's bring his stream up and raid. Nope. There we go. So we're gonna raid Reaver tonight. I thought he had a wheeling tractor for a moment then. Before we go though, I do have some thank yous to say. Patriot 19921, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. Nimrod 1001, thank you for your raid. You are awesome. Paul Sinclair, thank you for your gifted sub. You are awesome. Classman 85, thank you for your gifted sub. You are awesome. JW Poe, thank you for your gifted sub. You are awesome. Marius Defer, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. JW Poe, thank you for resubscribing as well. You are awesome. Hoya73, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. And that's everybody for tonight. Looking at that. So yeah, I will be back on Tuesday night from 8:30 p.m. We will be doing the realism experiment this week. I'm not in a position where I can get the map stuff together. And I want to get it. I want to tie things off with this by the end of the month. So we'll do that. JW Poe, thank you for gifting another sub to the stream. You are awesome. Yeah, so tomorrow's first look will be on Purbeck. Because I do plan to play that map, and I like to do first looks of maps I plan to play. So yeah, we'll be doing a first look on that tomorrow, and then normal service should resume after that, now that my computer's up and working properly again, which is good news. Yeah, I will try and get the schedule out first thing tomorrow if I can. For now though, I'm going to leave this here. So all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this live stream, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.